Welcome everybody back. If this is your first time watching our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, we appreciate the continued support. And as for today, we have a Camaro in here, and we're going to go through the process of a cam swap along with some other modifications to it, and we're going to go into some detail on how things are done to it. And when we get done with that, Robbie has a few things, I guess a couple updates on his car, and I believe we're going to make a trip and see Anton at Lightning Quick Glides. So stick around, hope you enjoy it. We have a 2023 Camaro in, very nice color, beautiful car. 23,000 miles on it, and it's getting cam, headers, and a converter. So we're going to take you through the process from right here all the way to the dyno to see the final number and the results. And as far as details a little bit on the cam and everything, we'll go into that later in the video. Don't want to bore you too much right here at the beginning, because pretty much for now just a lot of the stock stuff is going to be coming off, but we'll show you more of the things along the way and what it takes to get it there. Balancer off, starter off, old exhaust manifolds, everything. This thing is ready to pull out now. Rocker arms off, old push rods out. These heads are coming off to get new valve springs. Down to a short block. Also be getting new lifters. Right, the converters in is also as far as the cam. Tick performance, we went street heat stage 2 on this one, so the combination should go pretty good together. Cam's already in. Ryland's installing the lifters along with new lifter trays at this point, so I know he's doing a trunnion upgrade right now, and I'll show you what brand we use on those. Alright, for the trunnion upgrade, we found the CHE brand works really good for us. We've tried several other ones, but these seem to do really good for us. And as far as the lifters over there, they are the Morel 7717s, and they've done really good for us also. Alright, so as Ryland's nearing completion on this, as far as the cold air intake, I think that's something that they're wanting to do later on down the road. But for now, speed engineering headers on. X-pipe, exhaust all the way back, and we'll get to do the first fire up once it gets all the fluids filled up. And also, I did forget to mention when we was talking about the valve springs, we do use the Tick Performance dual rev valve springs for this. Alright, everything is done here. Robbie's working on a tune right now, and he's gonna start this thing up, and we'll see what it sounds like. this one is pretty much finished up here on the dyno. It did make some pretty good numbers. I do feel like the stock box here might have showed a little more with aftermarket cold air intake. But for that, it's time to do a little street driving on this thing and get it ready to go down the road. Final numbers for the Camaro: 472, 460. So what you got going on here, Robbie?
So if you follow Facebook, sold the Coyote motor, changing to something different. Not quite sure yet. Well, I kind of have an idea. I've been having my eyes on some combos. Not sure which route I want to go, but I think I found one. Sold my motor. I just had some money laying around, so I'm trying to find the right deal. But in the meantime, the combos I found, we got a new Circle D converter that I had for the Coyote, but never ran it because I had some issues with some turbos and stuff, and just things that went on, so I've really not been racing. But now with the new combo, changing the gear, kind of losing some RPM out of the car, and you know, going a different route, Pete suggested a different stator, so we're going to go ahead and just swap stators, which should work for either combo that I've had my eyes on, and we'll see what it does.
They even marked that converter just for you.
Yeah, I think this thing was going to work good with the Ford motor, or with the Coyote, so never know, I just gave it away right there.
I know you've been talking small block Fords to some people.
Yeah, it'd be nice to keep it all Ford, but I just have to see what budget allows and how it all plays out and what deals you can find on stuff.
So, I'm going to open it up here. So what are you changing here?
This piece right here. Piece that comes out. I'll get it out and say I'm wipe this fluid up, but that's where all the magic happens that Pete knows about, that I know nothing about. You have to put it in the way it comes out. So, it's my first time, if you don't notice.
Everybody has to learn eventually, at some point in time.
Yeah, I think Turbo John does a good explanation of what all this stuff does and stuff. So we'll get this out, lay it here. I'll put some fluid on the new one before I put it in. But we're trying some new fluid out with this thing and decided, like I said, just decided to change combos up and see what it's going to do now.
Yeah. He even talked to Anton about the fluid he's going to use too, so.
Yeah, we'll get these parts exchanged around here and see what happens.
Alright, swap new ones in. It looks like a roulette table over there. What do you think about going to Vegas, Riley?
Put it all on red.
Good color choice. Do what?
Said black a second ago.
Well, you can't let Bell the same thing.
Even Pete sent a new one.
What are we up to now?
Well, this isn't mine.
Obviously.
It's someone else's.
Yeah, that's true. So, we come up here to see Anton after you got stuff done to your converter there. And he's been keeping you on your toes a little bit here lately, has he not?
He has. Yeah, we're having to switch, change, adjust, and adapt.
Switch, change,
A lot of adapting.
A lot of adapting.
Any clues to what we're adapting?
No, I don't see one sitting here. He's saying something big.
He's giving hints. Anyway.
There's a really big bell housing on that one, but it's for the wrong engine platform.
Yeah, that's Fords. We don't do Fords.
Yeah, we got out of that game.
Oh yeah, we do Fords.
He does Fords.
He does Ford, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you and Robbie been kind of going back and forth a little bit on his new adventure, I guess we could say. Making sure gearing,
Oh yeah.
converter, everything's happy there, transmission side.
Yep. Pete Nichols, everybody, all conglomerating on getting this car to
On the adapting.
On the adapted.
on the adapting. Get this car out there and make it run how we want it to run.
anything new for you coming down the line that you would want to hint on a little bit or put out there for anybody?
Doing 400s, glides, 400s, that's all. Nothing else. Ask all the time about doing other ones, but glides and 400s, and staying steady and busy with that.
So, in other words, what you're saying, all you 400 guys, now's your opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah. Handle those two transmissions. I feel like that's the two predominant racing transmissions out there. It's everybody pretty much will fit in one or fit in the other one. So if we cover both those bases, that's got 90-something% of what's out there.
Right. I know a lot of people are, when they hear your name, though, you're like, yeah, Paraglide,
Yeah.
Paraglide. But, yeah, there's nothing wrong with some of the other, I guess you say, streetish, friendly-ish guys looking for that.
Yeah, and the Power Glide still is the main thing for me. It's just definitely want to be able to handle some of my good customers with the 400s. We want to keep them here at Lightning Quick Automatics.
Lightning. Yeah, you got to be careful how you say the Lightning instead of glides, automatics, yeah.
Yeah, we want to keep them here. We don't want them going anywhere else. They're good. I got a lot of good customers, just really good customers, and they want to stay with me, and I want them to stay with me. So we're going to service their 400s.
Well, I'll say we've talked to a couple of people that we know with some 400s, and we're told them, said, hey, you need to turn and look this way right here and pay attention, because we're going to, of course, give you a shout out for it and try to get them to come on up here and see you.
Whatever we do, we're going to do the best at it that we can possibly do. And I mean, you can't ask anything more than that out of a person. And so I feel like we'll be up there, some of the most competitive transmissions out there.
That sounds like a plan for you.
Oh,
But, yeah, Anton, appreciate you helping Robbie get the adapting pieces of the puzzle here. And as we're going to get on out of here and get down the road and get a few more things done.
Let's go get.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave us some comments what you think of the results on this car here. I will leave a link in the description for our website. And if you want your car to sound like this one, or you have another car that you possibly want some work done, hit us up and let us know. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting the channel, and be sure you hit that subscribe button, like and share the video.